Okay, good. All right. So this is the downloaded file for the SQL. You see, right click on it, and then it brings up this window, and you see now run as administrator. Okay, click on that, and then it's going to come up with another window. Say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? You say yes. Okay, and then it's going to come up with that. You see now we have that. Here, I can see some people were, and someone did ask a question in the group chat earlier. All you have to do is just select the basic one. We don't need, I just want to do the installation directly right now, rather than having to download it and then you do the installation. No, I'll just do it on the fly now. So click on the basic, and then you agree to that and accept. And then it's telling you the path where it's going to download and install that file. I'm happy with that. I don't have any problems with that because that's the right place for it to go. And then click on install. Okay, it's going to take a few minutes to run. It's now downloading the package actually now. Okay, and then I'll show you the other steps while it's going on. But then, what is this software we are downloading and installing? It is a it is a database management system. Say, and if you all know what is a database, can somebody answer that question? What is a database? Unmute yourself, answer my question. What is a database? Any ideas?
Yes, please. A database is like a collection of tables where we store data.
Okay, good. Thank you. Victor?
Okay, a database is where you have information stored.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Christian?
Okay, good afternoon, sir. So I think a database is a collection of information that tells about a group of people or clients.
Okay. Yeah, all of you, you're not far from it. Yeah, it's a collection of information, right? But there is a difference in just the collection of that information. The information has to be structured because we have structured and unstructured data. And that is why we will be taking you through data engineering, because we will be harvesting data from unstructured platforms, okay? But when you're talking about SQL Server, which is a database engine, or you're talking about Oracle, which is another database engine, or you're talking about DB2, which is another one, or you're talking about even Access database, which is a Microsoft one as well, which once you install your Office application, it comes along with it as well. And then we also have a flat database, which is our day-to-day Excel. Excel is also a database because it stores information structurally as well. But the difference is that Excel is flat in the sense that it is not relational, okay? I'll be taking you to the difference between relational and non-relational databases as well, okay? Yeah, we also have some databases that are unstructured. I don't know if you have come across any the name MongoDB. MongoDB is an unstructured database. Cosmos DB is also one of them, okay? And there's also quite a few of them. There's another one which is called Cassandra. It's an unstructured database as well. But with the advent of data, we're generating data everywhere these days. Everything is almost generating data. And this data, for it to begin to make sense, or for us to make sense of this data, right, we need to put them into one repository, which is now not our normal database, but a new database, which is now where we harvest or collect and store data from different sources, right? We'll take data from structured data like a normal SQL server. There's also another one which is called SQL, which is majorly a web backend database. We have data coming from Oracle and also we have data coming in from Excel. We have data coming in from other CSV formats. We have data coming in from websites as well. Okay, so and because why are we collecting this data? The reason is so that we can one report on this data. Okay, get more insight, and then we can do analytics as well. Analytics is just to delve deeper to find out the hidden meaning or treasure within that data that we will not normally see. Okay, so we have to do a lot of massaging the data for us to be able to mold it to what we're looking or what we're trying to achieve. Okay, but in this class, majorly, like I said earlier, we will just be looking at the SQL Server database. And also we'll be sharing with you a file for the database which we will be using. And also I will share an Excel file as well, because I want you to create a database. And then, because these days, there's so many ways for us to get the data from a different source into where we want it in our database, in a SQL Server database as well. Okay, so we'll be going through that. So the installation is still going on. It's installing, right? Like I said, I will not be completing them because I already have that. Yeah, this is where I want to get to. Now you can see the installation has gone through and you can see, okay, it's installed the evaluation. What? I can still make do with that for now. Now, what is requesting for? It has installed the engine, but as it is right now, I cannot access that engine. I need another software to connect to that engine so that will speak to that engine, and that will be the interface which I see. Give you an example of the front end and the back end scenario. We all have WhatsApp on our phones, right? The app that your WhatsApp app on your phone actually is just a front end tool. The back end database, we don't know where it is, somewhere in the cloud. Okay, so but then for you to be able to speak to that back end where your data, all the messages and the pictures and the video which they send you on WhatsApp, where they're stored, you need a front end to connect to that. And also you needed that front end to be able to receive that information and put it there. So now for we as developers, we will need to connect to the database engine, which is already installed on the Moduko machine now. And then for me to be able to interact with this database engine. So I will need you click on the install SSMS, which I already have, so I won't be going through. Click on that, and that will install your SSMS on your local machine as well. Once that is done, right, let me just minimize this and come back and open this. Now, if you see the bottom of my screen where my cursor is hovering, that is my SSMS. But when you install it, the first time you may not find it there because I have to pin it there. So for it to happen, you can come into this window and then you type in SS. Before I even finish, it brought it up. Currently, that is that. So here, for you not to go back and forth each time to go and look for it, right? Click on this arrow, right? And no, you should be able to right click on it. Yeah, right click on it, and then you click on pin to start. When you do that, it's going to pin it to this this bar at the bottom of your screen. Okay, you click it there, you put it there so that you can easily access it from there. Now, if I close this, minimize this, and then if I open this, if I want to open a fresh one, I just click on that, and then it opens. Let me open a fresh one. Click on that. It's going to come up. And this is what you're going to see. See, this is different from this is Management Studio. Okay. It's brought it to, yeah, sorry. It's brought it to my second screen. Okay. Cancel that. Okay. So this is the screen. This is what you're going to see, right? You're in the first instance. And what you need to do next is, you see here where it says connect. Click on that and then select. You can see we have different objects which has been installed on that. With that one installation, it has installed a database engine. It has installed analysis services, which is used for multidimensional. There is a multidimensional database. And then you have here integration service, which is our ETL. Its ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. And that is on the on-premises side of SQL, because now we have the Azure version as well. So, okay. And then we have the reporting services, which is a reporting tool. And then we have the Azure storage, which is the blob in the Azure tenant. And then you see here, we have the Azure SSIS, which is the same thing as this, but this is in the cloud. That's the difference. Okay. For this purpose, yes, sorry, Abayomi, you raised your hand?
Yes, I stopped that. I was trying to follow the process you're explaining. I stopped at evaluation edition. When you have the list of connection strings and all. I don't know what you clicked that brought you to
I
this.
did not click anything because I stopped the installation there. I said you just click on the install install
SSMS.
install SSMS, this one.
Oh, okay, so when I clicked on it too, it was bringing a lot of interactive page. I don't know, there's a lot to.
Yeah, you download that as well.
Okay.
Okay. So that is when you click on it, it comes there, and then you can click on download SSMS.
All right.
And then you do the installation as well. And remember, when you're doing the installation, you don't double click, you right click on it, and then you run as administrator. Okay.
All right, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. So quickly back. Let me find what I was doing. Okay, here. And Oluwatosin, you raised your hand as well.
Yeah. Thanks so much. If I may, I was trying to download. I clicked the link which is shared on the WhatsApp group. But I saw that at the point of running as administrator, it was asking for an admin password on my system, and I was wondering what could be the issue.
Yeah, you have an administrator password on your laptop. That is what it means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have to put in the administrator password. Okay. All right. So here you click on the database engine because that's what we're working on. And then it's come up here. Now, because for each of us, this is going to be different. So like mine, it's one Vine Edge / Monolith Street. Yeah, that is the name. One Vine Edge is the name of my laptop, right? And then the / is the instance of my SQL server, which I installed here. So for you, if you click down here on the arrow and then you click on browse for more, right? It comes up with this page, and then you can click on the plus sign here, and then it will tell you, you can see I have 2 instances of SQL Server installed on this machine. This is the one that I have had, but this is the one that was installed today. This is the one that was installed today. Okay, so you can have multiple instances installed on your machine. Okay, multiple instances. Okay, It is just when you're connecting with your SSMS, then you specify which instance you want to connect to. Okay. So this is that one. And then you select the appropriate one. But then peradventure, you're not sure. Let me clear this out. You're not sure, or you can't find it. It comes up with an error. That form will be blank in where it says the server name. What you just need to do if you don't know, just type in the full stop, like I've done here. Just put in the full stop. All right? Put in the full stop and then click on connect. What that is going to do is going to connect to the default install on your local machine. The default install of your SQL server on your local machine. Okay? But in this case, I don't need that because I already know the name of my installation. So I click on that. You can see that's my default. So I click on that and then I click connect. Any questions thus far?
Sorry, sir. My hand is up. Was not noticed.
Yes, Sadiq?
Yes, sir. Sir, I have a little issue. I've
Okay.
downloaded the SQL,
Okay.
but to install, I got to a place before this instruction. So I think, customize, but now I want to go.
You don't do customize, just do the basic.
But I couldn't get what I installed initially. And I'm trying to install it again. It said the thing is running on my system. But
Yeah, you already have it here. So meaning that what you need to do now is to go and install it. You see, we're installing for SQL Server, we're installing two software, two applications. One is the SQL Server database engine, which is the first one which I installed. And the second one is now your SSMS. Once you have installed your SQL Server database engine, you cannot access it without installing the SSMS, which is the SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, so they, just like it's saying to you that you already have that installed in your local machine, what you need to do then is to go on to Google, okay, and type in SSMS download. SSMS space download. Okay, and then
sir.
yeah, and then download and install SSMS from them. Okay.
All right, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And then Pamela, you raised your hand.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So I have a question. At the very beginning where we downloaded the software, I noticed your screen was showing evaluation edition.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I might have installed the wrong one. So because
No. Why? Because I did not select. You have the options. I have sent you the link for the developer edition. Sorry,
So
my apologies.
What I have is the developer
Yeah, the
edition.
developer is best. Okay. Let me say the difference between the evaluation and the developer.
Okay.
The evaluation edition, right?
Okay.
It's free because Microsoft SQL Server is a licensed software and it's very expensive. Okay.
Okay.
Right. The evaluation is free and it's free for 180 days. Okay. You can use it once you install it today, it start counting. 180 days, it shuts down. Okay. But the developer edition is a full license of the same software. It's a full license, but the difference is that it is only meant for developers.
Okay.
And the caveat on that one is that As a developer, you can install it, you can use it for as long as you want. That's what I have on my laptop. I use it for as long as you want, but you cannot, the only caveat, you cannot use it for commercial purpose.
Okay. Okay.
Once you start using it for commercial purpose, then you have breached the agreement and Microsoft can prosecute you.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
developer edition, please, that's what I want really. Okay. Like I said to you, I have the developer edition. My version is the developer edition, but I just demonstrated that to show you how to download and install. Okay. Yeah. I have Gloria.
Sorry,
Yeah,
second
good afternoon,
question,
sir.
sir.
Hold on, please. Yeah, Pamela, you're saying something?
So second question. So I thought it was actually wrong, so I wanted to uninstall it. Now that you said it's correct, it's fine. But how do I get it now on my system? Because I can't find it. So
was the installation complete?
yeah, it was successful.
It was successful, then don't worry. You need to now go, just like I explained to the Sadiq, go onto Google, type in SSMS download, and go and download the SSMS software and install that as well.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
SSMS is this one, is this screen you're seeing now.
Okay.
And that is what is now, I just showed you how to connect to that database engine, which I installed earlier.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Without the SSMS, you cannot see that installation. You cannot interact with it. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Adetola.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Yes, I've tried to download the SSMS, but it's saying to me that setup failed. It said a previous installation required a reboot of the machine to
what
change.
What happened is that you have probably installed it or clicked on it before. Once you click on it and install SSMS, you will have to reboot your laptop or your desktop for that installation to complete.
Okay. So,
So just leave it, because if you reboot now, you're going to come out of this class if you are using that laptop for this class.
Yes, okay. I'm using the same laptop. So,
yeah, so you
just leave it for now
until after, then you can reboot.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Then, Mr. Ken.
Pastor Yinka.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you so very much. I have successfully downloaded the SSMS, but I realized each time I open the studio, the SQL Server Management Studio,
I
get a dialog box that is telling me an update to SQL Server Management Studio is available. Click to view.
Yeah, okay. Again, good that is come up. You can ignore that for now. Okay. SSMS software, there is always an update. Maybe every quarter, every other month, right? There is always an update because it's a software that is always being improved on. Okay. So like mine, if I had shown you earlier, mine too popped up, but I just closed it. It is left to you as of when you are ready to upgrade to that new available version. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Then Christian.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so I've installed the SSMS, but it's saying setup failed. Fatal error during installation. So I don't know.
Fatal error during installation.
Yes, and I think at the down part is saying proceed to restart your computer and then run setup again.
Yes, that is it. That is the solution to it.
Okay.
So leave that until after the class, because if I don't know if that's what the laptop you're using for this class to join.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So leave that, and this video is going to be shared as well. If you run into any issues, so everything that's we've said, you can still listen to it again. Okay. Yes. Oluwafunmilola.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm listening.
I got to the SQL Server Management Studio.
Okay.
I don't know if I got something wrong. When I tried to connect, the error message I got is a connection was successfully established with the server, but then an error occurred during the login process. The certificate chain was issued by an authority that is not trusted.
Okay. Do you have any antivirus on your machine?
Yes.
Okay. You may have to turn off the antivirus. Okay.
Yeah.
And now restart again and see. Okay. Sometimes
So
antivirus, yeah, because of that certificate. Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Your antivirus do not recognize the certificate issued by the software. Okay.
I see. All right. So, but once I get to this page, just to connect and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. You'll
Thank
get
you.
a laptop. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Dorcas?
Thank you, sir. I just want to know if we can still download the one for the developer. Can the
Yeah,
two
you
of
can
them
see
run on the
that.
same
That's
system?
no, that is the one I sent you on the WhatsApp. The developer
Okay, sir.
version is what I sent you on the WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Then Gloria.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I've been able to download the Power BI desktop, but I'm still struggling with the SQL one. Because when I clicked on the link that was sent,
yeah,
I get to my SQL community server 8.30.
No. Once you see the link I sent to you, right? And I showed you what you should see. Okay, let me quickly go back to that. Let me go to.
No, sorry, sir. Please, can you put that link on this chat? Is it possible? Because I don't know if it's the right link.
The right link is on the WhatsApp page.
That's what I've been using, and I got to the end, and it said I should close it, and then I had to close it and then restart again. I don't know what the problem
That's
is.
what everybody else has been using. That's the same link.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
Yeah. Let me just go through this. I will come back to you. Okay. Just remind me before I end my class. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Bye, Midele.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
I couldn't download because it said in my computer that this computer does not have the Microsoft.NET framework.
Oh, yep. Okay.
So what do I do?
Oh, that is a different ballgame altogether.
Okay.
It should give you the option.
Yes, sir.
To download the Microsoft .NET.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. So what you need to do, first of all, before you do that, just go download the Microsoft .NET.
Oh, okay.
Once you download that.
Yes, sir.
It will once you click on it, when you get to the page, it will click on it, then the download actually will be installing on your machine.
Okay.
Okay. In the back, and then you can now go back and install do the SQL Server one.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. All right. So continuing. Anybody raising up their hand again? No. Bamble, can you put down your hand, please? So that you know
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Another question. Sorry, after installing the SQL, how do we bring it out, considering the fact that it's been installed?
Now, because there are two SQLs you have installed.
So the one that is the server.
The server, then you need SSMS to call it out.
So what do I type to bring it out from my system?
Go to Google and go and type in. Okay, 1 second. Let me just do this. I will post this. Sorry, 1 sec. Let me get this out of the way. Let's send it to the right class. Okay. Okay, that's the link for SSMS. Okay.
Yeah, after downloading this and it's successfully installed, how do you bring it out on the system? That's my question.
I showed you earlier, but I will show you again. Just 1 second.
Sorry.
Okay. Once you do that, what you do next is come into your search button here.
Okay.
Okay, type in SSMS.
Okay, I can see it.
Okay, and then you can see that. And then just before you go,
okay,
right click on that name. You see my cursor is on it. Right click and then click pin to start.
Oh, okay.
Once you do that, you will see it at the bottom of your screen, like where my cursor is hovering now.
Yep.
That makes it easy for you to access. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. So once you open that, this is what you're going to see. Like I've already explained, connecting to your server with your SSMS now. Now, we have connected to that. Now, when you open yours for the first time, you don't have a working database. Currently, you don't have. I'll be sharing that database with you today so that we'll do the installation. Let me see if I can find it. I used to have a copy somewhere because it's not just that simple. Let me see.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I think I need the information you just shared now.
Which
I've done
information?
the management, the SSMS. I've downloaded the SSMS.
Okay.
But to bring it up, I'm unable to bring it up.
I've showed you, I've done it twice now.
Sorry about that, sir.
Okay, I'll come back to it. I'm looking for something now. Sorry.
Sir.
Not wait. Oh, that's the date. I need to share the database with you guys. Okay. I don't have not wind. Sorry, 1 second. Where can it be? This is something else. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. We'll do it together now. Okay. Let me quickly do. Oh yes, I know where to find it. Okay. I see drive. 2. You see the SQL Server which you installed, right? This is where it is installed. You go to your this PC, and then you go to your C drive, and then you go to program files. There are 2 program files in here. You have one which is program files, and you have one which is program files x86, not the x86. It is just the program files. Okay. If your laptop or my desktop is a 64-bit Windows operating system, 64-bit. If you are the 32-bit, which I don't think anybody should have anymore, the 32-bit, then it will be this one. But currently, it's this one if you're on the 64-bit. Okay. So come in here, and then here, this is my installation. Okay. And you can see, let me go back and show you something here. You can see the date here. It said it was modified on that day because, and that's today. Okay, and at the time, you can see. So click on that, and these are now this is the one which was installed today, but this is the one which I had previously installed. You can see when I installed it, and this is the one I'm going to be using. So you come in here, you click on the Microsoft SQL Server, and then when you get to the next page, you click on this your own installation, which is going to be MSQL 16 or 18 or 20, depending on the version of SQL Server you install. Because mine is SQL Server, I started with SQL Server 2017 and I then keep upgrading, but then the base is still 2016. So that is why it is MSQL 16. And that is the name of my local instance. And then don't worry, we're only doing this because I'm setting you up for it. Normally, when you get into your employment, you won't have to do this. The IT help desk IT support infrastructure will do this for you on your machine before they hand it over to you. Apparently, you don't even have to, your SQL Server will not be on your local machine. It's either going to be in the cloud or it's going to be on a server in a data center somewhere. Okay. So after that, I come to my MSQL again, and this is now my the installation files. But here I have the file I want to share with you guys, and that is this one. So I'll copy this, and I will send it to you on WhatsApp, and then you download it, and then I'll show you how to install it. Now, when I'm sending it to you now, I am going to take off, you can see it's not wind.bak. I am going to take off the .bak. And the reason is that WhatsApp, or even when I send it via email, is going to reject it because this is going to be a security threat, okay, to the system, because it's look at it, oh, this is an installation file. And you cannot share installation file that way. So that is why when I remove it, when you now get to when you get to your own site and you download it, I will show you how to right click and put the .bak back. Okay. So let me go to my WhatsApp. Okay, my WhatsApp here, and then I share with you. Okay, well, let me do that. Wait, I'll do it. File share. Where's that? Okay, Microsoft has changed it. Okay, I have to navigate to where it's stored now. Okay, go back to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, back up, and then I select this. Before I do that, because I'm doing it this way, I think this is the same thing. Yeah, it's the same file, which, yeah, I think this is what I sent to the last class. So I'll just click on that one. It's the same thing. I'll show you what to do. Okay. And then I've sent it to you. Then you have the file. Okay. You have the file now. Okay, now I'll share with you how to, I guess it's this thing, seeing my screen. I'll share with you how to now change this. When the file comes, download it. Let me mimic what I want to do for you. Okay, I do a cut, and then I'm bringing it back into here. When you download it, it's going to come in here. So I paste it in here. Jedediah. Paste. Come on.
Should MacBook users be doing this as well?
Say that again.
Should MacBook users be doing this as well?
Like I said, I don't really know much about MacBook, but if you have installed a virtual machine on your Mac laptop, yeah, then you can do this.
Okay. Okay.
Just to be on the safe side. Let me open another one because I don't want to. It's not going to work. Okay, I've opened another. Oh, it saved it already. It was delayed. Where is it? Downloads. Wasn't here. Okay, paste. Okay, yeah, you can see it. Let me now do it that way. It should bring it to the top now. Okay, it's pasted it at the bottom. Where is it? Not wind. This is it here, not wind. Okay, once you have it, you download it in your download folder. Come into here, right click on it, and then here you see here that is rename. Click on rename. Then it gives you the opportunity to write into that. Just type in .bak. Okay, and press enter. Yes, it said yes. Okay. Yeah, that's 2 copies of it. That's what it means. There is another copy somewhere. Somewhere in here, there's another copy somewhere. Okay. So, and then once you have that, once you've done that, the next thing is you either 2 things you can do. You can either cut it after you put the extension .bak. You can either cut it or you can copy it, as the case may be. Okay. And then you come into this folder, which is your backup folder, right? And you paste it there. Okay. Because I already have it here, it's going to give me an error, but I'll still try and do it. Okay, you can see it's coming with a copy. And then even if I come in here, I can still do the same thing and call it Northwind 2 because I want to install it and for you guys to see Northwind 2 BAK. I take up the copy. And then you can see, once you see that here, the type is showing me as text document is going to change now. And then it should change. And then the refresh. Change. Because so now
there's a 2 there. I don't know if it's the 2 that is causing it.
No, it doesn't matter because it's just a name.
Okay.
Because I already have a BAK here, that is why I didn't want to use that K, right? We should change. Sometimes it takes time because it's going to have to recompile this file. Anyway, so let's assume that it's already done. The file is there. I want
There's
to
a refresh button up there.
Yeah, I know. Right. It's not responding yet. Anyway. And I don't want to remove this because it's the same thing, which it's just going to come in and be like this, okay? So now I have the backup file. And the database which you're going to use is this one, which is what we're for this class. So now I want to install this database on my server now for me to use. What I will now do is come into your SSMS. On the database name, it says databases, right click, and then here it says, you see restore database. Click on that. Okay. We want to restore that database which I've sent you, which we put in the backup folder. And then I click on device. Click on that this ellipsis. Then it's the file. Then I click on add. We're going to share this video with you so you can follow the process. And you can see now that file, the backup file, the other one did not work well. So the backup file is here. Click on it as I have clicked on it. Click on it and then click on OK. And then it's come up with that. It's telling me the path. It says on the C drive, on the programs file, the Microsoft SQL Server, MS SQL 16 Moloney Street, and everything like that. That's the name of the file. Okay, and then I click on OK. All right. Now I want to install it. Like here now, I can change the name to whatever I want to change the name to. So the file that is coming, that is the original name of the file, right? I can change it to whatever I want to change it to. So let me call it still not wind. So let me make it capital letter, just for not wind. But then I want to make it not wind test, for example, not wind test. That is now the name my database will be. You see here, it says the source. That's the name of the database and the source. And then it says destination, which is here. And that is the name which I've given onto it. And you can see it says this was backed up on the 13th of May, 2023. Okay. Yes, this button should be left clicked as it is. Here, you don't need to do anything else, right? And just click on OK. And then it's installing it. And straight away, you can see restore is complete or successful. And that is it here. You can see the one I've just installed. Okay. And once you install it that way, that is what we're going to be using for this class, for our database. Any questions so far?
Yes, I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me to looking at what you demoed, right? For me to do this, I'll need to first add this back file and specify the path.
Yeah, add it to on your SQL Server folder on your C drive.
Yeah, and now come back here and more like import it, right? Bring
more
it
like more like import it, but it's called restore.
Restore. So
okay.
I'm using Mac, and the way I did my installation, I used Docker because there is no Microsoft SQL Server for Mac. So I used Docker to install mine, and I installed the GUI. So everything is working. I have my server running.
But unfortunately, I don't know how you're going to do the backup restore with Mac. I told you I don't know anything about Mac. That is why normally my advice is for you to rather install a Windows virtual machine on your Mac.
I see.
Okay. But what you can do is you can go on to Google, go and do go and search if you can find anyone who's done that before. Say, how to do a database restore on a Mac, SQL Server on Mac OS operating system. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
You're likely to find some people who have done it. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
But normally, when you go in real life situation, we don't use Mac for SQL. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You said you would get back to me earlier, and I don't know if the information you just shared with us can replace what I need to do here.
What is it you're trying to do?
I said I've downloaded the SSMS and it has been installed, but to bring it up, I've not been able to bring it up.
I showed you, I've done it 3 times now. I have done it 3 times. My time is almost up. I'm finishing at 2.
I think Sadiq, you need to restart your system.
Can everybody just look at it now? Though you will have this video recording, you can go back and watch it as well when you receive it. But what you do, first of all, come into your search window here at the bottom of your screen, okay? And type in SSMS, right? It is this one that you need. It says Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, okay? That is that SSMS software you have just installed. Right click on it and click on Pin to Start. And what this does is that it pins it to the bottom of your screen, like mine here. If you look at here, where my mouse is hovering, okay? And you can easily access it from there, okay? Once you click on that, and then it opens this window for you, okay? Any other question?
Yes, sir. For Dr. Sir. Sorry, sir. Mine is showing, it's just showing the SSMS, it's just showing the SQL Server download. It's not giving me the.
You have not installed it.
I've not installed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
You
sir.
know what I will do? Do you know how to share your screen on this?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir.
I will give the permission now for people. I just want to walk you guys through as many as I can. I'll give you access to share screen. Okay, you can share your screen now. Let me see your screen. Let me stop sharing. Share your screen quickly.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. So, okay, I've done this.
All right, I'm still waiting for that to.
Yes, I've done this and I clicked
so
on
you
it.
Yeah. You install SSMS. Have you done
And
that?
this is what it's giving me. Yes, sir. It's giving me all these options.
Yeah, click on there, that one, the one highlighted in blue.
This.
I can't see what you're showing me. You see where it says install SSMS?
Yes, sir. Download. It's just telling me download SMS.
Yes, then you click on the download. You download it and then you install it again.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. You
Yes,
download it and install. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I can stop sharing now. Any questions again before I go on? Victor.
Okay, sir. So can I also share my screen?
Mrs. Dorcas, can you stop sharing?
Yes, I'm trying to stop. I don't know where to stop it.
Okay. Let's see if I can take it over. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, I have.
Okay, sir. So I said I've gotten to the page. I don't know if I can share my screen too. The SQL server.
Go ahead, quickly. Share.
Okay.
You can override me.
I don't know if you can see me now.
No. Okay. Is this you?
Yes.
No, this is still Dorcas.
Oh, sorry.
No, this is me.
No, I can't see you. I'm still seeing Dorcas. What you do, Dorcas, is you will see.
Okay. I should
click on that. You see a red.
Resume sharing.
Stop sharing. Yeah, click on that.
Resume sharing.
Yeah, stop that.
Stop. Okay. Yes, I've done it.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
So now I can see you, Victor. Yeah, this is you. Yeah.
Yes, this is me.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the right part. So connect.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, you have another instance on your document. Click on OK here. You see where you have the desktop, whatever, the chevron there. Click on that to the right. The chevron on that. This one, the end of it.
Okay.
With desktop, server name, this window that is opened. Database engine. Below it, yeah. Click on that chevron, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, click on more. Okay, click on database. engine, the plus sign there, plus sign. Yeah, that is a database engine. Click on that. Click on it. Okay. Okay. Okay, no, just leave it. That is you. When you see encryption below, yeah, the chevron, click on the chevron next to it at the end of it. Mandatory.
Okay.
Leave it optional.
All right.
Click on connect. Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Then. Stop sharing. Any other questions?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Can you put down your hand so that if I've answered the question? Okay. So this is my database. The same thing we are going to do for Power BI. And let me even do it this way. Those days I don't need it anymore. Sorry, I'm looking for which screen I have. Okay. And here I have shared that. That's it. Okay. Where's Power? Okay. I sent it this morning. Okay, Power BI. I click on the link. That's the database. And then here I click on download. And here you can see I'm going to download the 64-bit, which is this one, because my laptop is 64-bit. Okay, and I guess everybody except if your laptop is like 10 years old. But if it's not, you're likely to be on 64-bit. Okay, and then click on download. It's downloaded. Welcome to my download. It'll be here. And that's it. It's still downloading. Just give you a few minutes. Still downloading. Okay. Well, we're going to just do the same thing. Once this download is complete, just right click on it. Okay, because it's still downloading, I don't have that functionality. While we're waiting for that, okay, it's done. Okay, so that's the done. I already have that installed anyway, but I'll still have to go through it. So I right click on it, run as administrator. And then it's going to come up. Do you want it up to make changes to your device? Say yes. Okay. And then you select English, which is the default. Click on next. Let me see. I hope I don't have it opened. Okay, it's not opened. Okay, I don't have it open. Yes, you can see it's telling me my laptop is 64-bit, which is the desktop is that. And it's checking for the requirement. If my laptop meets that requirement, computer space requirement. Shouldn't take long. And also Power BI gets updated, gets new version every month. It gets new version every month. It is left to you if you want to upgrade your current version to the new version or not, right? But that does not stop it from working, okay? So I click on next, and then I accept the license agreement and click on next. And then the installation location, I don't have any problem with that. Let it go ahead. And then yes, it can create a shortcut on the desktop for me. And then the installation begins. Click on next, and then it begins the installation. Shouldn't take long as well. It's very fast. I already have one on my laptop anyway, but because of it, and it's just going to upgrade what I already have. Yes, Sadiq?
Sorry, sir, I need your assistance again, sir.
Okay, what's it?
I just go to where you just showed one of us now, where you ask him to click the plus.
Yes.
There now, I click the plus.
Yeah, what did you see after clicking the plus?
Then I click desktop 5mg.
Yeah, that's your laptop name, yeah. And then you click on, you select that and then click OK.
So then connect. So what I hear is connect cannot connect to desktop 5mg 2v.
Yeah, what's the reason? We'll tell you why.
A connection was successfully established with the server.
Okay, do you have where you have the encryption?
Inscription?
Yeah, encryption. You have see somewhere below, you see encryption. When you go back to the previous window.
Okay, sir.
If you go back to the previous window, you see where it says encryption. Change it to optional.
Option.
Encryption. You'll probably have mandatory there. The encryption.
Okay. Yes, I have mandatory there.
Yeah. Okay. Click on the chevron beside it and select optional.
Optional. All right, sir.
Okay, and then connect.
Okay. Then I have databases security.
Yeah, that is it. It's connected now, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Is it connected?
It's connected, but the icons on it are not clickable.
Okay, I'm coming. Let me just. Okay. All right. Let me finish this. Okay. So now the installation is complete. You can see it says successful, and then you want it to launch. If I uncheck this, it's not going to launch the desktop. If I do, then let me just leave that and finish. Then it's going to launch Power BI desktop for me. Yeah, it's launched it and it's brought it. This is it. It's opening Power BI desktop. And I'll share with you. Oh, come on. So this is my Power BI desktop. But then you can see all the works which I have done before previously. It's giving you everything. So and then come back home, it's there, and then I can now say open. I can open any one of these ones, or if I want a new one, come back home and then like say new. Then I want to open a new report, and this is my Power BI desktop, a blank canvas. Okay, blank canvas. But this is where I'm going to leave this for now. Okay, the installation, you can see this is quite straightforward. All right. So let's go back to our SQL. So we've done the installation of our SQL Server and database engine, and then we've done the installation of our SQL Server Management Studio, and then we've done the installation of our Power BI desktop. Power BI desktop. All right. You can see two people raising their hands. Owobusola, please.
Yes, sir. So I'm okay with Power BI. I've been able to download Power BI successfully, and also the SQL. But I need help with how you import Northwind.
Okay. Have you downloaded that Northwind onto your machine from the WhatsApp?
I have downloaded Northwind, and that's where I'm stuck.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on 1 minute. I'll come back to you. Oluwafunmilola.
I just wanted to confirm, I've downloaded the Power BI, and then there's a sign-in. Do we need to sign in to be able to work effectively on it? Because I tried to sign in, it says I have to use an Office account.
Okay, hold on. Power BI Desktop is a free application, and Power BI Desktop is the development tool for developing visualization, and sometimes even analytics, right? And that's why it's called Power BI. But then you can create your visualization, your dashboard, and everything in Power BI Desktop, and consume it as well on there as Power BI Desktop. But the downside to that is that you cannot share that.
Yeah.
Or you can share it, but it's just like, if you have an Excel file, right? And I have data in that Excel file and I share it with you. If I make changes, that share that I have gone to you is that you will have a copy of what I have.
Yeah.
As at the time of me sending it.
Yes.
Okay. But if I make changes to my copy,
I won't see.
It will not reflect on your own side.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the same thing with Power BI Desktop. It's the development tool, the way you develop your visualization and everything. I'll probably show you one of mine. Develop everything, but I cannot share it. I can share it with you, but it's not going to be updatable from your. If I make changes to mine or you make changes to yours, I won't see it, or you won't see mine.
I was just thinking I'll be able to sign in since I have a personal Microsoft account.
And also to sign into Power BI is also free, but that is Power BI Desktop. For you to be able to share it with other people, especially in organizations, right? You need to sign in, register. But the registration, you have to use a work or school email address. It will not allow yahoo.com or yahoo.co.uk, Gmail or Hotmail or AOL. It will not allow that. It has to be a work school email. Unfortunately, the School of Mentoring, we cannot provide that email account for everybody. So that is why. I will show you my own because I have a company and I registered with that company name, it's email. So I have a Power BI service. So your Power BI Desktop, once you finish, you complete your development on Power BI, in Power BI Desktop rather, you publish that to your Power BI service. But then for you, like the sign-in which you've seen on the Power BI Desktop, you have to sign in with the same login, excuse me, on both your Power BI Desktop and your Power BI service. So that when you're publishing, it knows by default, it will point your publishing from your desktop to your Power BI service account. Okay? But we can do everything we want to do in Power BI Desktop. The only disadvantage is we cannot share. Or we can share, but it will not be updatable. Okay? So that is the downside to that. Yes. Who was it I was talking to before? Ask me a question.
So Dick, sir.
Sir Busola, sir.
Yeah, you. What was the question again? Sorry.
Yes, sir. I want you to take us through the Northwind, how you import Northwind.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let me quickly do this again. All right. Your Northwind, when you download it, you should come into your download. Right. And then what you now do is copy that, or you can cut it, or you can copy it as the case may be, depends on you. Copy that, right, and go to your C drive, which is you're going to get it from this PC, then Windows, your C drive. Then here you go to program files, and then can you mute yourself because it's echoing back. And then you look for your Microsoft SQL Server, double click on that, and then you look for this one. Yours may be 19 or 20 or 22. Mine is 16, like I explained earlier. Okay, so you see MSQL. There are two here. In my case, because you can see there's three, because I've just done the installation today. But you can see when I first did my installation was just these two. Okay, this one is for my analysis services, which we're not using. Or this one is for my database engine, which is the SQL Server database engine. So double click on that, and then you click on the next folder, which is MSQL, and then you click on your backup folder here, and then you paste that Northwind file which you have brought. And then because when you copied it from your download, it is going to come in as this without the extension. Right click on it, or you tap gently on it, whichever, and then you tap into it, put in the space and tap in BAK. This is going to fail me because I already have one, so I won't. So you type in dot BAK, no space, just like it is in mine, no space. Okay, type in that and then click on enter. Once you do that, it's going to come up like this. Okay, it's going to come up like this, right? So meaning that your backup file is there, and then you will see the file name. This one is corrupt. That is why. Then you see the file name is going to come up as type BAK file, which is backup file. That's what the BAK file means. Okay. Once you do that, you can minimize this, and then you come onto your SSMS, and then you see databases. Click on it and then right click, and then you see restore database. Click on that. It opens this window. It's currently selecting database. That's not what we want. You click on device. Okay, and then come to the right here and click on these three ellipses. Right, and click on add. And then you can see that file. Okay, click on it like I have done. Make sure it's highlighted in blue as it's like mine, and then click OK. Okay, and then here you highlight this. Make sure it's highlighted. Okay, and then click OK. All right. So now this is my source, which is where we're coming from, and this is where it is going. This is the name of the database from source, which is the backup file. And this is going to repeat the same name at your destination. If you so wish, you can change it. So if you come, you can say, I don't want it as that, I want it as anything. You can give it any name you want, but all right. Excuse me. This one, I'll just make it, I'll do this again. Let's do this one as, what should I call it? Data engineering, DA. Okay, just put that as DA. Okay, and sincerely, that's how you have to do. Then I see some other options, but we're okay with the default. So I click on OK. And then you can see it says here 100% that is a file is not big, so it is complete successfully. And click on OK. And then you can see it here now. That's the database, the new one which just restored. And then I can open that, and then I can see my tables. And then I can see my views as well. And then I can see my stored procedures, if I have any, and then I can see my functions, if I have any, my scalar function or my table function. But let's look at the table function. I have these table functions. Do I have any scalar? I don't have any scalar, and I don't have.
Yeah. So like I said the other time, I'll introduce you to big data application and development. I will help you to guide you on how to configure Spark in a research environment platform. And I will also introduce you to data structure, conditional statement, loops and iteration. That's with Python, basic Python. Then I'll guide you through on Spark data frame, Spark SQL, and doing data engineering work on the cloud environment, specifically AWS environments. So let's go on. That's the introductory part. Then introduction to data engineering. Maybe you've been hearing data engineering for some time now. You've been wondering that what's the difference between data engineering, data analysis, data science. Everything is just data, but what's the difference? For data engineering, what we do as a data engineer is to ensure that all data are well structured. We try as much as possible to build a pipeline. For example, if you work as a construction engineer, sorry, can you mute yourself, please? If you work as a construction engineer or you are expected, let's say, for example, we have a road from here to, let's give an example of if you live in London, we have Elizabeth Line. That is a very fast train to Heathrow. And why maybe you get involved when they started, the construction of the rail parts, you help them to develop a strategy to ensure that they're able to build the train itself. The idea is, how do we move from one point to another? What is the barrier? What are the barriers on the way? How do we eliminate all the barriers on the way? And that is what data engineering is all about. Data engineering is not all about loading data and reading data. No. Data engineering is all about seeing the data and looking at the data that this data is not actually useful. Not that it's not useful, it's raw data, but we want to get something out of that raw data itself. So how do we make use of that raw data and make it to be useful, so that we can get insights from that data? And that's the idea about data engineering. So how do we do that? And that requires your logical thinking. And that's why data engineering is a bit strategic, and it requires logical thinking. And that's where we're doing, that's where the area of Python, Spark, and all the stuff comes in. As a data analyst and as a data scientist, you can still be using Python, you can still be using Spark, but are you doing transformation of those data? Do you know how to move that data from one point to another? That's what makes data engineering to be different. So as a data engineer, with your experience, you can decide to, move to other data space, such as data analysis and also data science. Please, can you mute yourself, please?
Yes.
So now we've got few resources. This is a cloud environment, which I don't think you really need this, but if you're interested, you can use this, learn more about this cloud environment, which is Cloudera, where you can do more of data engineering, data analysis, and also data science work. It's called Cloudera. Unfortunately, I can't share this document with you, so you can only have access to the video. Let me copy this and send it to you on chat. Seconds. So that's that. Then we've got other links. I will show you. I will open this other link so you can have a look in a few minutes. So, data engineering, like I said, is about getting data structured, from unstructured data, getting it to well-structured data. The data could be semi-structured. That means you've got some noise inside the data, and we need to eliminate the noise. Some you'll be wondering now, why am I using the word noise? The word noise in data means you have some things that will not allow you to get the required insight from that particular data. How do you eliminate them? How do you take them off? How do you modify the data so that you can get insight from that data? And that's where the side of data analysis comes in. So when you transform those data and you get them well cleaned, as in as in when the data is transformed completely, you've gone through the cleaning process, you've gone through the extraction process, and you are loading the data as a structured data, then it can now be used for analysis. So data engineering part, then data analysis part. So in your career as a data engineer or data analyst, you might find yourself, as a data engineer, you might find yourself doing data engineering and also analysis at the same time. And that's how it works. So if you see this section, data engineering analysis in SQL comprises of the analysis side and the data engineering side. So we want to try as much as possible that we all have the required skills, when you explore the industrial environment, commercial environment, along the line as you climb, the career ladder, your career ladder, rather. So I'll be showing you a few things on this platform. Let me go to, I've opened just few, that particular link that I showed you just now, which is this. So I've opened it, big data getting started. So we've got a few things. This is the cloud environment entirely. How do you get started? So it's showing some of the things that we all need to learn, to do some, data engineering and also analysis work. Some of them will be, going through them in this section, in this class, before the end of the whole section. And one of them is, we'll be going through AWS Glue. We'll go through S3 bucket, that's the cloud environment. And we will also hopefully touch the Amazon Athena side. And with your experience with SQL, you should be able to do something interesting in that area. So I will take you back to this. So I'll be talking about Spark itself. I will introduce you to Spark just a little bit before I now I introduce you to Python generally. Spark is as you can see, is an open source unified analytics engine for large-scale data processing. So you use it for data processing. And one good thing about Spark is its fault tolerance. It's fault tolerance. And it helps you to process data faster. And what do I mean by that? For example, I always like to use this example in SVM class. And the example is, some of us must have maybe heard about the example also, which is, 10 people can do, 10 people can, let's say one person can do a job in 20 hours. So how many hours will 10 people do the same job?
2 hours, sir.
One person can do in 20 hours, right? How many
Yes.
hours can 10 people do it?
2 hours. 2 hours.
Thank you so much. That's it, 2
Yeah.
hours. That means each can do it 2 hours, and that means all the tasks will be completed within 2 hours instead of 20 hours. Because we've been able to divide the job, division of labor is being applied, and we can divide between 10 people. That means it will take them 2 hours each to complete the whole task. So by the end of 2 hours, we expect all of them to complete the job. That means it's very, very fast compared to one person is doing the job for 20 hours. It's taking longer time. But with Spark, it does this work of parallel processing of data. So it looks, there is a master, like a coordinator, just like we have a manager, supervising other people like, okay, we have this task we want to do this particular task, and we have to finish the task in the next 1 hour. But if one person is doing the job, it's going to take this hour. So I, as a master, I'm going to decide the number of people I will assign to do this work. And that is what Spark does. That's why you have data parallelism and fault tolerance. And is memory-based at the same time. It stores data in memory, not on hard drive, or hard disk or whatever. So it's memory-based. The Spark ecosystem, one good thing about Spark is that you can use different programming languages, such as, if you can see here, I open here, say, Apache Spark is a multiple language engine for executing data engineering, data science, and machine learning on single node machines or cluster. So is a multi-language engine. And if you can see the description that I've shown here, it shows that you can run Scala there. If you have experience in Scala, good. If you have experience in Java, you can run it on Spark. If you have experience Python, you can run Python, which we're going to be covering. So our section is majorly basically on Python with Spark. And if you have experience with R, that's very, very good. Other libraries within Spark are one, Spark SQL. Like I said, we're going to be touching Spark SQL, Spark Streaming. Spark Streaming is majorly, if you're familiar with, you'll be wondering that how do they normally determine the weather in the next by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and maybe the weather is 20 degrees centigrade now. In the next 1 hour, it's going to be 25 degrees centigrade. It means something is giving the results. We're getting the data from somewhere, and we're actually showing the data to public. And what helps you to do that is the Spark Streaming, because it's a real-time data transformation library. So it helps you to transform data in real time, so you can see it as it's happening. In the next 1 second, it shows you result. It transforms the data and it will show you the result immediately. Then we have Spark Machine Library. For those that are interested in that, already in artificial intelligence space, you work with neural network, you work with decision tree classification, you work with random forest, and some other machine learning algorithms. You will need you can make use of the Spark machine learning library. Then we have Spark Graph X also. Then the main engine behind it is Spark. I will be going through that in a few minutes. Then we have some other things, storage, Hadoop HDFS. This is the storage for, Hadoop cluster for Spark also. So you also have storage S3 bucket, where you can store your data and stuff. And there's some other stuff mentioned here also, which I will not be really focusing on. So you will see me talking about S3 buckets, talking about Spark, and you'll be hearing about Spark SQL, and you see also Python. Sorry, once. So we have the Spark cluster, like I said the other time, we have Spark cluster component. So Spark application runs as independent set of processes on the cluster, coordinated by Spark context, called a driver program. You'll be seeing Spark context. I'll show you how it works. The Spark context should connect to a cluster manager, built-in standalone cluster manager, this which allocates resources across application. So we have a Spark context. So we have a cluster manager interacting with Spark context. Then the cluster manager decides on the task, the worker node, and it's within the worker node we have executor, which which a task is being allocated to, and that's how it works. If you want to read more about this, but the major part, what you actually need is to understand the parallelism aspect I've already explained in layman's way. That I describe, if you have 20 people and one person doing 20 hours job, if they allocate to 10 people, that means within 2 hours they will get it done. And that's what is happening around this worker node. So the cluster manager will decide the number of workers to do the work within few minutes, and they get it sorted. And if one of the node fails, it will transfer it to another one to do the work. And that's how it works. So they do is like the division of labor just to get the task sorted. I will not be, focusing on that. Now you can see the cluster manager also. We have the Spark context, the driver program itself goes through the manager. So since they communicate, with each other here, then this one decides the number of workers to do the work. So this a worker, this a worker, this a worker, and they divide the task. So for example, now we have 4 workers now. Let's say we have a data to be transformed, and normally the data is a very huge data, and it should take like 10 and let me say 12 minutes to transform this data. And instead of it to take 12 minutes, the cluster manager decides to use its discretion to decide the number of nodes to create to transform that data within how many minutes? Can someone tell me? If I say 12 minutes, normally the data is expected to be processed by one worker node in 12 minutes. Now with these 4 worker nodes, how many minutes will it take?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Thank you.
3 minutes.
That's 3
3
minutes.
minutes.
That is what is happening, within the Spark environment. So it helps you to divide the task, which is the cluster manager, and the work is done. So, and that is why Spark is very, very important. And in the industry now, as we are getting more data is getting piled up, we're getting data from different sources, and it's getting very huge now. So you see companies are now exploring the idea of using Spark instead of using ordinary pandas or Python, because Spark helps you to deal with very large amount of data. For example, if you have maybe 10 megabytes of data, 20 megabytes, 60 megabytes, those ones can be transformed. You can extract those data, transform and load them using Pandas data frame, which is part of the data engineering framework. But when it's getting huge, like 2 gigabytes, 100 gigabytes, 1 terabyte, 1 petabyte, and you are hearing very huge amount of bytes, it means it cannot be handled by Pandas data frame. And for you to do that, you have to use Spark to do the transformation. So I've been able to explain a few things about Spark. So now I will be configuring, I will guide you on how to configure Spark on your computer. Initially, I think 2 years back, we normally use, install Spark in a different way, but now we've changed the method. We want to make sure that everybody can actually, go along with the training and without anybody being left out on the way. Someone is raising up his hand. Is it Adidapo? Adidapo.
I think Adidapo has been raising it since.
Okay. Let me. Owobusola.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I just want to confirm if we can download Spark on a Mac or rather Windows.
You can download Spark on Windows, but that's a different ball game entirely. And you can do that. But in this class, just to make sure that everybody, if you need some configuration on that, I can forward it to you, but I'm not going to, because it's going to extend the class. And we have a limited time to cover a lot, We've got like 6 weeks to cover everything, and we don't have enough time. But what I would do is that I can send you a configuration in PDF, which you can follow on your own if you don't want to use the method I'll be using. Will be using in the class. So yeah, I can support you with that.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So now I will now we can now set up our Spark now. To download our Spark, we can go here. If you see the website, we have spark.apache.org. So this is the Spark website. So it's got lots of libraries there that you can explore. You can, explore some libraries of machine learning. You see Pandas on Spark, Spark streaming, SQL and data frame. You can do a lot. And you've got some other examples there if you want to, learn few things on how to use Spark along the line as we, continue with the class. And one good thing, like I said the other time, you see is a unified engine for large scale. Publio, I will get in touch with you in a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. So like I said, you can do data science work with Spark. You can do machine learning. You can do, batch streaming of data, analytics, that's, data analysis and that. And you have different libraries, like I showed you. We have Python. You can do Python. You can do SQL. You can run your SQL. You can see the steps. Now you have Scala here. You have Java, and you have R. So you can do a lot with Spark. Now, so how do we now download this Spark? For you to download Spark, I will show you how. I'm going to use a research development environment just for academic purpose. And from there, you can start, developing yourself. But in the cloud environment, as we go on, I will show you how to use Spark also within some serverless application within AWS. So for Spark, the latest release, I think it was released, the latest release is, if you can see here, 3.51 here is February 23, Oh, latest release is showing 3.43, but I think 3.51 should be the latest. This is the updated version, which is 3.51 February 23, 2024. And the meaning is that the software has been updated. So we'll be using this. So how do you download it? Go here, download Spark. And these are the links we have. We suggest the following location for download. And I've copied one of the links, which is this, for us to use. So now the next step is, how do we now download this Spark? We need two environments. I uploaded the file on WhatsApp group. If you have checked your WhatsApp, you see Google Colab configuration there. I don't know if you've checked it. If you check your WhatsApp group, you will see a file called Google Colab configuration. And so we'll be using Google Colab. Google Colab is a research environment created by Google, for you to run, do analysis, to do data engineering work, also, just for majorly for academic purpose, academic and research purpose. So for us to get this environment sorted, you have to go through Google Colab. So you see it here, colab.research.google.com. colab.research.google.com. You copy that link. When you copy that link, make sure you have a Gmail account to access, for you to sign into that environment. You need a Gmail account to do that. Now, someone asked question the other time. What's your name again?
Sorry, sir. The Google Colab is not in the WhatsApp group, sir.
Yeah, I didn't send the Google Colab link. I sent the PDF document. It's there. Please check it. It is a PDF document that shows steps by step in configuring Google Colab, using configuring Spark on Google Colab. If you go
12:32 p.m.
Have you all seen it?
I've seen it.
That's 12:30. I sent the document 12:36 p.m. Another one 12:35 p.m. So you can use that document. Yes, thank you. So follow the steps there. In case you miss anything here, please follow the step there to get everything configured. So I'll be showing you step. So the first thing is use your Google Colab. Log in with your Gmail. For me now, I've already logged in. So you have your Gmail account, sign in with your Gmail account. And when you sign in with your Gmail account, you should see welcome to Colab. You see, you can use it to do data science work. You can use it you can do, machine learning work, and you've got some other resources if you want to practice also. And now, please, if you have gotten to this environment, let me know. If you have been able to get to this level, let me know.
Please, I'm there. Sir, I'm at Google Colab. I'm trying to find where to log in.
You should find where to log in, register, just sign in, or you register. If you have a Gmail, you don't need to register. Just click on sign in. Then your Gmail will work with it.
Sir, please, am I supposed to?
No, I bet more talk later. Are they for one training now? More talk later.
Sorry, can you mute yourself, please? Because this section is being recorded, please.
Sir, please, I'm on Google Colab already, but am I supposed to open new notebook?
Okay, can you share your screen? Let me see if I can give you.
I'm using a different laptop.
Oh, interesting. So which laptop is that?
I'm using Windows just so I can keep up with what the class is doing.
Yeah, okay, so So your Windows is not connected to the Zoom.
No, I'm using another laptop.
Okay.
So I think I'm on the same page with her. Maybe I can share my screen.
Okay, please share your screen so that everybody can see how it is being done. So we can continue from there.
Okay. On it. Okay, I'm sharing now. I don't know if you can see my screen. So can you see my screen? I'm sharing now.
Let me. I'm coming 1 second. Sharing screen.
I can see your screen.
Oh, is that your screen? Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So this is what is showing here.
Good, brilliant. So this is what I'm expecting. So you should have this. Then here you can decide to cancel.
Okay. So I should cancel. I should go ahead and cancel.
Yes, cancel. It's fine. You can create a new notebook if you want, but now you can see the environment I was showing you the other time. I showed you. So here you can go to file.
Okay.
And create new notebook.
Okay.
Now
which is almost the same thing you can do instead of canceling, right?
Yeah, instead of canceling. So I decide to
File.
Now, can you see the environment?
File, edit, view, insert on my own laptop.
So I didn't get you, please.
I don't have file. The menu up here, file, edit, view, insert.
It's not possible you don't you have it. Check very well, please.
Okay.
So this is the environment, so we can now start coding from here. So just get your Google Colab. Now, see that on title.ipynb, you can rename it as, rename it the way you want. Give it the name that you actually want, any name, so that you can remember that, okay, that's fine. So that's how to, get Google Colab environment, ready. So then we'll continue with the Spark configuration. So I will share my screen again. So this is the environment, like, I said the other time. So here, you can go here and click on notebook. But in my own case, I've already created, I've created a notebook already. So I can call this data engineering SOM 17. So I'm calling it data engineering SOM 17. So for us to do this, number one, we need to install this. I'll copy this and send it to Bob. Please, I will advise you to type it. Follow that step there in that PDF and, get it sorted. You see exclamation mark here, apps. There is no space there. You have this there. Get install, open JDK, headless. So you do this one, you run that one, and you get the, Java installed within the Google Colab. And
So
when
sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. You have the PDF document with you. You can follow that and type. So so after you, and okay, I think there is another thing I need to explain, how to use it. We have file, like I said, you can create new notebook, you can open your recent notebook, you can upload notebook also, you can upload .py file, you can upload .ipynb file, and you can, create another line to add your code. You can add text, like text you want to label, the top of your code. You can do that with that also. So in this case, we're going to run apt get install open JDK -8 JDK headless and -QQ space greater than space /dev this. When we run it, now it's going through. That's the first step. I can restart section. 1 second. So I'm going to restart this section now so that we can see how it's working. So start restarting the section. So it's loading. Can you see it? Now it's done. Then I can go to the next line. Remember the Apache Spark link that I showed you the other time. So I'm downloading the Apache Spark, and I said the latest version is Apache Spark 3.51. So I'm using 3.51 here. So I'm just using download.apache.org/spark/spark 3.51, the latest version, /spark-3.51-bin. So I'm using this part. If you can see, -bin-adobe 3.tgz. So I'm using that tgz. So why doing that? What this is doing is to download our Spark from the zip file. So it's going to download this file from the website. Yeah. So can you see it's downloading Spark 3.51. 3.51. Sorry. So it's downloading Spark 3.51. I'm doing it again. It's downloading Spark 3.51. And the next step is, after downloading this file from this link, if you see this link, here is the, you can use this link directly also. You can just replace it. But if you want to go on, you can use my own link here, which I can send here on the group chats. So now we have, let me send this one also in order to speed things up for everyone temporarily, because I actually prefer us writing code rather than copying and pasting. You know, it can make someone to be lazy and you won't get it correctly. So it's better to just type gradually and make a mistake, go back, correct it, you've learned something. Now, we have the next step, and the next step is to unzip that file that we've already downloaded. Now, we've downloaded this file now. From here, can you see this part? This is the file, .tgx file, which is a zip file. Already you're familiar with the zip file, but this zip file is a different zip file, zipped file entirely. So to unzip that file, we use what? Exclamation TRXF, then we copy the file name here. We put it there, then we can unzip the file. So now I'm unzipping the file now. Why I've unzipped the file, I want to find Spark. So this helps us to find the file paths. That is the essence. So we want to check the environment, you know, of our Java within the operating system, then Spark Home. We want to configure the environment as Spark Home using this particular folder paths. And that's what we're doing there. How do you check that? If you go here, file, you will see our Spark here that has been installed. Spark 3.5 Hadoop. Can you see? So this is what you see in there, 3.0. So this is the home. And we have the other parts, configuration. So that's how it works. So let's go to the next one, import find Spark. Then we'll go to find Spark. Let's see if it's correct. Can you see? We can find the path here. So the path defined is under content Spark 3.51 being this. So that's where our file is. Now, we want to read our file. So we've configured our Spark successfully because we can see it's being installed in this environment. So we can decide to ignore this if we want, because manually I can upload file, or I can decide to use this to upload my file. So how do I do that? I can run from google.colab import files, and I can use this name uploaded equals to files.upload. Then here it's going to tell me, it's going to show me option that I should choose a file. Then I can go here. I have a file here that I've uploaded. Can you see? And it's going saving ukdata.csv this. So to this, let me say, I think I have additional file there. So that's why. So I'm going to delete this one because I have an extra one. So that's, yeah, so that's it. Now that is done, then we can now install, our Spark library from the Spark section that we have. So from the Spark here, we can explore any form of within the module. We can explore, other libraries, Spark.SQL, import Spark section. So if I run this one now, it's going through good, brilliant. So from here, we can see we've been able to, from PySpark.SQL, the meaning is from, if we open this file, Python, PySpark, can you see? .SQL, the meaning, I'm trying to teach you what is happening here. From PySpark, .SQL, that's from here, import Spark section. Let's check if we have Spark section there. Under this section, we have Spark section there. Does that make sense? So here under this section, we have Spark section. So we are importing this particular file, which is what? .py file under which is Spark section. So Spark section, from here now, this is the Spark section. This what helps us to build, and run any Spark, for us to do any data transformation. So from here, I can use Spark, a name. You can use any name that you want. You can even use your own name here as a variable name and say equals. The Spark section that we are importing here should be here. Then the next thing inside that is builder. You use a builder.app name file. I can call this one UK. I can decide to change this name as UK data. You can use anything as your app name, then use .get or create. .get or create. Now let's see what is happening there. Brilliant. Now I'm going to take this off, and I have my own reason for doing that. So now the next line, we know that we need this one to run our Spark. Then this variable name, which is Spark, is now going to be imported here. Then we do inside this Spark, we can explore another file, a script called read. The inside that script, we have formats. And our file that we have imported is what? CSV file. CSV file. So you put CSV file. For example, if your file is a different file entirely, for my own here is CSV, if it's maybe SLSS file, like Excel file, if it's XLSLB file, SLSBS, correct. If it's SLSB file, it's a different file entirely, so you have to put the file format here. If it's SLS, if I'm correct, LX, yes, correct. If it's this format, you put it there, and here's going to be .SXLX, if I'm correct. Let me check the name again. It's XLS. Yeah, this is XLSS, sorry. That's the correct one. SLSS, XLSS. Brilliant. So Excel 76. So that's the format. If this file is XLS file, then we can place XLSS file. We place it here and we put it as XLSS file. But in our case, it's CSV file. There's some file they are called SLSB file. SLSB file. You're going to put SLSB if this one is SLSB. But in our case now, it's CSV. So we revert it back to CSV. Please, can you mute yourself, please? Please, if you want to say anything outside the class, please mute yourself because the section is being recorded. Thank you. Now, we go to this line. Now, I'm running this part now. If you see, like I mentioned, I said the other time, I said this is CSV file. So you do Spark, which is this, .read, .format, then the file type, CSV. Can you see when we uploaded the file is CSV, .load. Then you put the name of the file there, .csv. So from here, we can run the next line, which is, now I call this data frame as data_df. Then we can now run the next line to check our file. So we have 324 rows in that file. Let's check the schema. The schema is empty. It's telling us it's empty. So if I copy this schema now here and I put it under here, and you see, let's run it again. Then let's see what we've got. So it's showing us our schema now, which is the name. If I take this off, it's going to skip the header. If I add this one, that header equals to true, option header equals to true, it's going to show me the column name. And we can see here, this is the column name. And here, we can now check our data now. Data_df dot show. Let's see our data. There you go. So this is our data that we have that I've provided here. And I can show you an example here. This is the real data here, which is this. This is the CSV file that I uploaded on Google Colab. This is how it is. So it's not different from what we have uploaded. So here, I can read data in that environment and we can see the details of our data. Does that make sense? Any question?
Yeah, yes,
Yes, sir.
I was trying to follow you, but from the first line, I saw an error message. You said unable to locate package. Open JDK-8-JDK-headless-QQ.
That means you made a mistake when you were typing it. I know you experience it. It's normal as, you know, as a data engineer. You have to experience. If you don't experience, that means you are lazy. But if you are experiencing any error, it shows that you are mastering, you're learning very, very fast. And I can tell you, you're doing very great. Now, I've sent the link, the parts back to you now. If you see this part, is exclamation APT. There is no space here, dash get, then space. There's one space here, install. Then we have space here, open JDK, no space here, -8-JDK-headless. Then there is a space again before dash. You see what I'm saying now? So it's just a little error. So if you check it very well, you discover that it's just to modify, to change something that you miss something along the way. And that's where you're getting that error. Christian Unaji.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, perfect now. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I have two concerns or questions. The first one is in inputting this address on this Google Colab, can you copy like for this download link, can you copy and paste and run it? That is one. Then secondly, I'm trying to understand everything that you just did now from the download of the Spark to getting the data. So I want to understand, is it that what we did now, is it first of all to install the Spark? And I was thinking when we install the Spark, we're going to open the Spark. Are we going to run the whole thing using this Google Colab like you did here? I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything that have just happened.
We are running it already. Not that we're going to run it, we are running it already. If you see, we've installed Spark and we start reading file. So we are running it. This is a result, this is a file. So if we want to do any transformation, we can go on and start doing transformation of file.
Okay, so everything is done on this Google Colab like this?
Yes, that's what we're doing now. Ayo,
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Did you send us the data file?
Oh, it's for now. I can send you the data file, but I'm
Because
still
we're
going to
following,
cover. I'm still
actually
going to.
following what you're doing. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, brilliant. What I'm trying to do now is that, I'm going to cover the Python side. I'm just helping everyone to get this Spark configured so that by the time we start working on the Spark aspects, we won't have any difficulty, in order, now that we've gotten this area sorted, when it comes to now doing the Spark work itself. So if you have any data, you can upload it and read it yourself. If you have any data, CSV file that
No,
you
I
have.
don't have any.
Oh,
I'll just wait until you.
yes. So it's just for you to. Normally, I shouldn't have shown you this step, but it's necessary to show that the Spark is working. Now we can read file. So that you know that what we've configured here are all correct and accurate. So we can proceed and start reading our file, cleaning our file, transforming and loading. But for now, we're going to stop this particular section here. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Dorcas?
Can you take it up a bit?
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Can we
Hello.
talk one by one, please?
Yes,
Dorcas, sir.
Dorcas.
I want to yes, sir. I want to provide our home file, or there's going to be a file for us to work with so that we can understand that we're on the same page.
Yes, someone just asked that question, but were you able to check this fine Spark? Did you get to this level?
No, I didn't get to the. I was just following to make sure that I understand it, so that at least since everything is in PDF, I'll be able to use that one, sir.
You know what you can do? Because I don't want to send the CSV across now. Okay, what I will do is that I can send it across to you. I will send it on, but it's not necessary now. That's why I didn't want to send it. When we get to the time to cover the core, going deeply into the Spark aspect of the training, then we share the file with you. You can read the file and start transforming. And so I don't want you to be distracted. All I want you to do now is to ensure that this is working and you're able to, even if you can't run this one, just comment it out. It doesn't affect your code. Another way to do this, you can go here and upload file. You can upload this file directly. If you don't want to use this, comment it out, go here, file, and it will take you to this environment and you can upload your file. Can you see that? So you can
Yes,
upload.
sir, but that file has to be from my own system, not from the Google Colab.
Yeah, it has to be from your own system. So you have to upload it from your local environment. That's from your computer, desktop, or downloads, or wherever you can do that from there.
Okay, sir.
So when you do that, if you can skip this, comment this out and run it, then try and see if this one works. If this works and this one works, then you're good to go. This is what we need. If we can get to this level, after commenting this out, that means your Spark environment is working perfectly.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, I'm still stuck at the beginning. That is at the exclamation
Okay, this one.
apt hyphen get. Yes, I've tried to run it. I saw a green mark with 0
Can you share your
S.
screen, please?
I'm not using my laptop. I'm using my phone, so I'm using the laptop to follow.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, so it's going
So
to be
I've
very
copied.
difficult.
I copied the link.
Yes.
I clicked on test.
Okay.
I clicked on test, the plus button text. So I pasted the code.
And
So I
you
now
run
run
it.
it.
That's why I
Yes.
said it's better. That's why I said it's better you type it. You know, I was saying that if you copy and paste, it makes you to be lazy.
I understand.
Now you see the error now, because sometimes when you copy and paste, you might get some error. So, but it's good. It's good that you're getting the error to know that, okay, it's better to type one after the other when it comes to coding.
Okay.
Yeah. I always advise people to type. It's better to type, and you learn better when you type than copying and pasting.
Okay, sir. The question I want to ask is that once I type and I run, is it going to take me to the second level? The second step?
Once you type and you run it, do you have this second step?
No.
Then you need
I'm
to
just
type
asking.
it. And you need to type
Okay,
it
sir.
also. Yes.
Okay, sir.
You type it one after the other and you run it one after the other.
No problem. No problem.
Yes.
So I've been raising my hand since.
Oh, okay. Who's that, please?
Victor Abayo.
Victor, hello. Victor, can you carry on, please?
Okay, so I don't know if I can share my screen. I lost my network in the middle of when Christian was asking the same question with myself. When I opened this, the collab space, that was where I got to. So, and then I joined the class to see that we've gotten here. So I don't know if there's a way you can quickly run me through.
Okay, yeah. What we do is give me 1 second. Let me see if I can 1 second. Just gonna send it through my email. Oops, sorry. Stop sharing. Okay, never mind. I just downloaded the file so I can see. Let me check if I can copy it to everyone. So I'll forward this one in a minute now. So you see it on the WhatsApp environment in a minute. So I'll download it and send it to you so you can check it. So follow the steps there. I think you'll be fine. Everybody should be fine. So I'm sending this one again.
So I just think I want to point out something that I noticed. I was using the PDF.
Okay.
For the second step to download Spark. And the PDF it had 3.4.1. So I typed that, but it wasn't working until I realized the one you had up.
It's not going to work. Remember when I was showing you how to download, I said we're using updated version 3.51.
Okay.
Yeah, I decided to take you back here so that to tell you that when I did that, it was a different version, but now it's been upgraded to 3.51. And if you see, I changed my own to 3.51.
Yes. So when I yours, that's when mine worked. So
yes, so the new PDF document that I just sent now, you can see the updated one. So you can follow that, and I think everyone should be fine. Yes, so now I think any question again?
Sir, can you take it up a bit, sir?
Where, sorry? What do you want me to do?
I want you to scroll up a bit. I mean, scroll down.
Scroll down, okay. Oh, you're typing it. Okay, that's fine. So okay, so let's continue from here.
Sorry, I noticed something. Maybe it's an error. I don't know. On Zip, this is Spark 3.32 that was sent on the platform earlier, but the one you just sent now is 3.5.1.
Yeah, someone just said it now. Yes,
Oh,
that's why I sent that document to you so that you can use
okay.
3.51. I remember
Okay.
if you are following the class, I showed you that the new version is 3.51.
Exactly.
Yes.
I've been waiting since. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So just change to 3.51 and you should be fine. Do we have any question again so that we can continue from here?
Sorry, my question is from line 24 now that you sent to us. We don't have the data, so how can we follow up for what you're doing?
The last line, you mean?
From line 24 up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I made a mistake. I shouldn't have. Okay. Anyway, ignore any other one at the bottom, please.
So that means I'm stopping at the
just
from
stop
Spark
here.
SQL import Spark session.
Yeah, just stop here. Just stop
That's your
from
21.
Yeah, if you have any data, just upload it and try it yourself.
Okay.
Yes. So if it works up to this level, then that means you're good. If you can see that mark, that means everything is working. By the time we start,
I can't get to that level because I don't have any data. So I stopped that from Python's PySpark.sql import Spark session. That's all.
No. If you do this one, you don't need any data at this stage. Just run this. This is not data.
Okay. I should just put that file, just write that file name and run it.
Just write the file name and run it.
Okay.
If it works, that means you can run this one where you have data. This is where you put data.
Oh, okay.
We are loading data here. Here, we are not loading data. Here is just a name. You can even put your name here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, someone is sending message. Owobusola Odufuwa.
Sir, I'm fine with that, sir.
Oh, you're fine now.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, thank you.
That's good, brilliant. You're welcome. Gloria? Gloria, you have a question?
So I was gonna ask, because I started it, or I started on the Google Colab, and I got when I got the download Spark 3.53, it came up with try, I think it came up with try wget / help for more options.
Did you use 3.53 or 3.51?
3.5.1.
3.5.1. And
Yeah.
when you type this, you didn't get anything. Did you use
I
HTTP?
didn't type it, I copied and pasted.
Ooh, check it very well. Maybe there's an error. If there is a space, please check it very well. After you copy and paste, check it if it's in line with what we have. Because sometimes you copy something from somewhere and you try to run it, it will not work until you check it properly. Victor?
Okay, so I think I've opened the stuff you sent to the WhatsApp group, but where I stopped, probably I should just share my screen so you
Please.
know what the challenge
You can
is.
share you can share your screen.
Okay, so this is where I got to before my network went out. So I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so this was where I got to before.
So you're taking us back please, we can't continue from here. You know what you do is that go through the Google Colab and the WhatsApp group, follow the step, because you are taking us backward completely. It's like we're starting from beginning. I will advise you just use the go to WhatsApp group. I sent a file now. Use that particular file, run it. If you have issue, then leave a message on that platform. Then we can, we can go through it together again. Yeah, you're welcome. But from here, you can proceed further. Just click on File, then create a new notebook and follow the steps.
Okay, I wanted to know.
Any question?
Yes.
Adamu?
Speaking.
Adamu Goje?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly, loud and clear.
Yeah, so I'm still stuck at I'm trying to load file from local to collab. That's from google.collab import files. But it has not loaded since. Am I supposed to choose a file there or something?
Do you have Gmail accounts?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you share your screen? Do you mind sharing your screen?
Sure, no, I can.
So that we can just get that one configured. Then if you want to go further with the configuration, just use the PDF document sent to the WhatsApp group.
All right.
Yeah, you can share your screen now.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see your screen.
So it's been going on and on, but it has not.
Oh, yes. The reason why it's going to go on and on like that forever is because you don't have any file.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
why I said comment it out. So what you can do is that highlight it and press Control / on your computer. Highlight everything, or you put hash at the back.
Yeah.
Hash sign. Hash, then go to the bottom of hash. Then run it again.
Okay.
Stop it and run it again. Run again. Then you can go on with the other.
So I can now know.
Run down. Yeah.
That's why this didn't go through too, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. This one, let me see. Module PySpark. Okay. Interesting. Oh, from PySpark or SQL. Oh, okay. 1 second, please.
All right.
I want to check where you're making mistakes. So from PySpark.SQL import Spark section. Okay, can we go up a bit?
All right.
Can you scroll up a bit? Okay. Oh, I see. Can we go up more? You see, you've made a mistake. If you see the os.environments, Spark Home, you still added 3.32 instead of 3.51.
Oh, yeah. That's, yeah.
Please change it.
Okay.
Okay, run it again, then let's see. Let's go on. Next line, find Spark, import find Spark. Can you run that again also? Then find Spark.find. Then let's see if we can get 3.51 now. Oh, good. It's 3.5. So let's run the from PySpark.SQL. Okay. You know what you can do?
Yeah.
From PySpark.SQL import Spark section. So say no model. Okay, can you run it from beginning? Let's go from the beginning. Let's run the old stuff. Then go to runtime. Go to runtime on the menu. Runtime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, click on that. Then go to restart section and run all.
Okay.
Brilliant. Yes.
So it's going to run automatically now?
Yes, it's going to run automatically.
Oh, sir, running it automatically, we won't be able to understand how it's being configured.
That one you can just go through it yourself. You can, you know that I showed you the other time how it's being configured. I showed you where it was downloaded. You can explore it, on that tab where you have 3 dots. Just go to that place and check what is happening there. You understand? Let's go down. Let's go down now. Can you scroll down? Let's see what is going on. Oh, okay. So if your import failing due to missing package, you can manually install it. Okay. Maybe, okay. Can you go up a bit? Something is happening from PySpark. Okay, you know what? Go to that from PySpark. Let's see what you've typed there. Check it very well. If you have normal space there, from PySpark.sql, because it's strange. Go back to from PySpark.sql import spark section, please. That line. Now let's start from PySpark. Let's see the space you put, because it looks like you have double space in imports. Okay, one space. Okay, Spark section. Okay, what about from? Okay, is there any space before from?
No space.
No. What about the back? Can you run it again? Okay. Let's go to, can you go up a bit? Yeah, let's go to the Java home. Okay, go to that, that directory, the one that looks like directory. Okay, you know what? You know the link I used? Let me copy it. Let me see.
Is it not missing a line of code between import find spark and find spark.find?
Is there another line of code?
The PDF, I don't know if
Oh, is there any line of code there?
Yes, it says find spark.init.
Oh, you didn't use that. Find spark.init.
Not.
Oh, maybe I.
Oh, you didn't use it. So so that's where the problem is. So please up because it's so strange that So that should be after import find spark should be find spark.init. Then you use that part there.
Find spark. I'm not sure I have it.
It's in the
It's in the PDF.
This is the PDF I'm checking now. I have import find spark spark.find.
Then we have find spark.init.
Maybe there's another PDF.
I've sent it now. If you see, check the Zoom chat. I've sent the link. So just copy and paste it there and see if it's going to work.
All right.
So, Kristen, N9G. Kristen, N9G, you're asking question.
Sorry, sir. Let me just finish up with. I'm trying to get across. Maybe I'll ask my question later.
Okay. Owobusola, asking question again.
Yes. So at what point did you upload data, and where is the data in your system?
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Let's fix this problem. Then I will answer that. The data in my system, is it working now? I think it's working fine.
Yeah, I think it was.
Can you run it's working? Can you run the next one also? Let's make sure that okay, up to this level. Brilliant. I think it's going. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's done.
That's it. All done. So now, yes, for you to upload file, Obusola, don't stop sharing. Don't stop sharing now.
Okay.
Do you mind going to that directory? Where you have 3 dots. Beside you have something that looks like key.
Oh yeah.
The bottom one, the directory, the one that looks like a folder. Yes, click on that. You see where you have files?
Yes.
Then there is an arrow at the top, at bottom of the file, like a folder that has arrow at the center. No, not that one. We have files. If you see files at the top, files as a name. that one, that place, that's where you upload your file.
Okay.
Click on that. Do you have any CSV
I'm
file?
watching.
I'll have to, I'm sure I have it somewhere, but I have to look for.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you mind just go to search bar, just put .csv. Only if it's not your personal data that everybody must not see. .csv, just click on that, put .csv, then search. Yeah, just put search. You know the arrow sign at the back. Arrow sign. No, after you know where you have after typing .csv, click on the arrow that shows blue here to search. Yes, it's going to bring any CSV file. So if you want to upload anyone here, you can upload it that you think you can.
Okay, let me just try this.
Okay, brilliant.
Ensure that your files are saved elsewhere.
Brilliant. So we can see how it works now. So it's loading. So copy of
How's that?
Is in, right?
Yes.
Brilliant. So let's go to the next line of code. Remember the name, copy of housing.
Yeah.
Then you can now put next line, which equals to maybe data frame. You can do df equals to Spark.
So I can do data frame underscore df.
That's called df, yes. Equals to Spark dot read dot format format is what? CSV, isn't it? The open brackets,
yeah,
double inverted comma, CSV inside, then dots load, LOD, open brackets, then double inverted comma again, then use the name copy of CSV. Copy of CSV, space, copy of housing, sorry, housing.csv. That's it. Then run it. Let's see our results. Now, go to the next line. I think it's loading. Click another line of code so that we can see the file. So do data underscore df.show.
show.
Yeah. SHO. Yeah. Then open and close brackets in front. Then run it.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant. So that's it. If it asks header, that's where we need to put in between there. We put header equals to true. Header / true that you have in that PDF.
So I put
so you put where you put option. Let me copy it and paste it to you.
Okay.
So where you have in between, just for you to catch the header, I'm sending it to chat now. Copy that, put it in front of dots. After CSV dots, then you put that after. After that CSV dots before load.
It's
before
at
load.
what point?
Before load.
Oh, here.
Yes, just paste it there. Million. Then put dots after before option dots. Then run it again. Let's see. That's if your file has header, so it's going to show.
Yeah.
Then run the show again. Good, brilliant.
Okay.
So that's it. So I think we've shown an example here. So if you have your file, you can just use any file, test your file, see how it works, and you're good to go. So now, I think, do we still have any question?
Yes. Having
Yes,
error.
I have a question, sir.
And who is that? Is it Christian?
This is Longinus.
Yeah, Longinus. Yes, you can continue.
Okay. On the line I said import OS, I've written mine and I run it, so I'm having error saying name error.
Name error. Do you want to share your screen?
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Always.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see it. Have you imported OS from beginning? You didn't import OS. You didn't import OS from beginning. Okay, anyway, I'm coming 1 second. Import OS. You didn't import OS, so you need to import OS. You know, on top of that os.environ, can you put import OS at the top?
Okay.
Just move the code. No, let me see the code again. Are you deleting it? Don't delete it.
No.
No, don't create another line of code. Take that off. The same OS. Okay, yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Import OS. No, don't worry. Leave it there. Remove the hash. Don't know what you want to do now. Okay, you know what? That line where you have os.environ at the top, move the code to the next line. Just is that you are pressing enter on your computer. Yes, enter, then the top one, type import OS there. Import OS. That's it. Then run it. That's it. All done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Any other question?
Yes, sir. Like I said the other time that on my own Google Colab, there is nothing like file, edit, view, and all that. So how do I save my work?
How do you save it?
How can I save? Oh, yes, sir.
Can you share your screen?
I'm unable to share because I'm using another system.
Because there is no way you won't have how to save your work. Now you can see you can see on everybody's stuff when they were sharing their computer, you can see the file, how to save.
So can I take a screenshot and drop it?
Please, that would be very, very good if you can drop it on the yes. Do you have any other question? No question?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
On the Google Colab screen, I've gotten to a stage, but I don't know, it just kept rolling and I couldn't go further afterwards.
I guess I know where somebody just asked that question. Maybe you were not you didn't. Yeah, can you share your screen, please? If you don't mind.
Let me try and do that now. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, somebody just asked the question, you were not there. Okay, can you comment that place out? Push hash at the back of upload. Hash at the back of the upload.
Okay.
Where we have uploaded. You know where we have uploaded equals to files.upload.
Okay, yeah.
Before
to put hash at the back of.
At the back, yeah, put hash there. Click that place, then put hash. Yeah. No, that's not hash.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Hash should be beside enter if you are using Windows.
I'm actually using Windows.
You're not using Windows?
I'm actually using Windows, but
yeah, it should be
screen is the US5.
Shift 3.
You know what you can do?
I
Can you
actually
see
use Shift 3 now,
Can you see a hash slash on your computer?
Yes.
Can you type it? Let me see.
Slash.
Good. Now take it off. Then press Control/.
I just press Control/. Now
No, press Control/ together. You press it together.
Yeah, that's what I did now.
Oh, there.
My keyboard screen is. I'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. You know what? Just take it off. Delete it. Delete that line and continue. You don't need it because you can upload the file directly.
Okay.
Remove it. Remove that.
Delete the old line.
Remove the old line. Delete the code. Delete it from the.
Okay.
From the end there, you can see that delete.
Delete.
Yeah, move your cursor down. Oh, no. No, go down, go to the right more. You see where you have arrow up, down, then you see a link.
Delete.
Brilliant. Delete it. Good. Now run this one. Let's see if it's going to work. You did that get of create is correct. Okay, continue. Can you run it?
Soil is already running. That's the notification I got.
Okay, brilliant. Let's see what you've got. Did you find Spark also? Did you find init.
Yes, this is Find Spark.
No. There is another one that I sent the other time. Check it. Findspark.init. Check it on the comment section.
On the comment section. Okay.
Yeah, please copy it and put it after.
After the Spark.
I'm coming. Put it after import Findspark.
Okay.
After import Findspark.
Sir, is it that we shouldn't say from PySpark.sql?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Because I'm saying from Google.Colab here. On the PDF, it says from PySpark.sql.
Sorry, check the file very well. It's different. Oh, this person did not do that. She didn't put from PySpark.sql imports. You didn't please, you know what? You have not completed this at all. I think you jumped a line. You jumped 2 lines. Number 1, import Findspark, copy that Findspark.init after it, create another code line, another line, good. Then paste it there. Paste the Findspark.init there. We're waiting for you. Oluyemi, we're still waiting for you.
Sir, I have dropped the screenshot.
Oh, they run that one. Oh, okay. So this is no Oluyemi, sorry. This is another person. Okay. Now run the 15 one now. 15, let's see. Then after you run that, you still need to do, then you need to run Findspark.find. No, you can't run that one directly. Create another line. You've skipped from PySpark.sql import Spark section. Do that after the import Google.Colab import file. Can you do that after? Brilliant. Thank you. Then from PySpark.sql import Spark section. From PySpark, not Findspark, please. PySpark, PY Spark, PY Spark dot SQL. You put from in front. From, good. Then dot SQL import, then the space import Spark. The Spark is going to be capital S, then small, good, then capital S. Can you see it's giving you option there, so you can use that. Brilliant. So run it, then we're good to go. Then run the next line. Okay, so it's saying something there that you didn't configure something correctly. So let's go back. Can you adjust that line of code? You didn't write it together. No, you didn't write it together. Move. Can you move it? Let them be on the same line. Spark equals to Spark section. Okay, brilliant. So let's try, but that's still very wrong. Go to the next line. Move it together. Spark equals to, don't let it be separate line. Brilliant. Thank you. That's it. So it's going now. Can you see? So now you can read your file. You can load the file in and start reading file. If you have a file on your computer, you can do that.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Any question again so that we can wrap up? We have 3 minutes more.
Yes, sir. I already dropped the screenshot, sir.
Oh, is it on
the chat?
On WhatsApp chat?
No, yes, sir.
Ah, okay. Let me have a look and let's see the error here. Okay. We're going to what's the error there? Why are you getting? I think you are fine.
Yes, the challenge I'm unable to save.
To save? Ooh,
yes.
That's interesting.
There is nothing like file, view.
Okay. Can you go to the last corner? I think I can see. Oh, okay. The corner there, you see there's an arrow.
He's out, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Is it that place? Okay, yeah.
Yes. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
You're welcome.
Question, sir.
Sir,
You're welcome.
hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. So I don't know if I can share my screen.
Quickly
I'm
share. We
currently
have 2
stuck.
minutes. Yeah, we manage the time so that we can.
Thank you, sir. Let me just quickly
You're welcome.
share it. Okay, sorry, sir. I know you must have explained this thing countless times. I was just trying to focus till I get here. So this is where I'm currently now. So I don't know what else to do because I'm looking at the PDF document, and
I think you are doing very great. Just continue with the PDF, you'll be fine because I can see you've been able to use finespark.ini in it this and this, and you'll be fine. Just continue using from PySpark.sql, import Spark section. Just type it, then.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get that. From here now, what's the next thing I'm supposed to put here? Is it
use the PDF. In the PDF, you see from PySpark.sql import Spark section.
What I'm saying from the PDF is load file from local to collab.
Don't worry about loading file because do you have a file? Do you have a file?
I don't have, but I will try to. Okay, so if I'm to load the file, is this where I will load the file, or where am I supposed to get to for loading the file?
That means you didn't follow this section correctly. You know what? I showed how to load file from your computer. Somebody shared screen, not quite long. I said go to that folder at the corner. You see that? Yeah, go there. Go to the top one. No, the first one. The first, no, the first, on top of files as a name, that is, yeah, that one. No. You're moving yes, that one.
Okay.
Click on it. It will take you to your local directly, your computer environment. Then you can click on it.
Okay, so I can.
Can you see? You can
load any file from here.
You can load any file from there.
Okay, let me just use this for example. So
brilliant. Don't forget the name. So because you need the name to read the file.
Okay, so what next? I've loaded the file now.
So from PySpark.sql import Spark section. You type from PySpark.sql import Spark section.
PySpark.sql, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Import Spark section.
Import Spark section.
Yes.
Like this.
From PySpark, run it if it's going to work.
Showing error.
That means
do something.
Okay.
Spy section, capital letter S.
Oh, capital S. You didn't.
For the section.
Yes.
As
put it together. Close it to. Yeah. Now run it.
Spark, capital letter S for Spark.
For Spark is capital letter S.
Okay, and section also capital letter.
Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine now.
It's fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. So continue with the rest, then it should be fine. I think we've come to the end of the class. Just follow the template, then see how it works. Then, so we are done for today.